Doctors are seeing an uptick in a very severe virus known as respiratory syncytial virus, or RSV. In fact, doctors at Dell Children's Medical Center say they're seeing 50 to 70 positive cases of RSV every day. Now, here's the concern. It can be especially dangerous for kids under the age of 1. That tops our news at 6 o'clock tonight. And KXAN's David Scott joins us from Dell Children's Medical Center with more on what parents need to know about this. David?
Leslie, I'll tell you, they get their hands full of Dell these days. This thing is peaking right now. Nearly all children will get RSV by the time they're 2 or 3, but in most cases it's mild. It's the young infants under the age of 1 that are especially vulnerable. For them, RSV can be severe and possibly dangerous. The most vulnerable? The very young or premature infants, children with heart or lung disease, infants with immune system problems. Symptoms can turn up in 2 days. Clinics like Lone Star Pediatrics are seeing a spike in cases, and their options are limited.
And the difficulty with RSV is that we don't have a lot of treatments for it. And so we're limited in how we treat it, and sometimes it can become very severe where children eventually have to be hospitalized. So that's the danger in the disease.
Symptoms start innocent enough, runny nose, a cough, but that can turn to vomiting, fever, wheezing. Diagnosis is simple enough. Doctors can spot RSV with a simple nose swab. At Dell's Children's Medical Center, nearly half the infants they test are positive, and the season is peaking.
The biggest thing that parents need to be aware of are the complications of RSV that make the kids so ill that they can't be taken care of at home. The biggest reasons that kids can't get taken care of at home is if they're very young and they're working too hard to breathe.
Severe cases could require oxygen, ventilators, and IVs for fluids. Natasha Zerlot got the word. Her 11-month-old Emerson tested positive, but she can be treated at home.
It's still a little bit scary because of the way that her breathing's been. It's not smooth the way it normally is, and of course as a parent you worry about those things. So I'm just hoping that she's doing better by the time we leave from here.
The doctor tells Mom to treat Emerson with nose drops, Tylenol, and plenty of fluids. Now, there are precautions you can take. Wash your hands often, and your child's hands, and any playthings that they may put in their mouth. Try to avoid crowds, sick people, and smokers. And remember to watch for those early warning symptom signs. At the Dell Children's Medical Center, David Scott, KXAN Austin News.
David, thanks. Cases of whooping cough spiked last year, one of the worst years on record, in fact. There were more than 21,000 cases of whooping cough in the United States. 26 people died last year. Most infants get the whooping cough vaccine, which works most of the time. Many teenagers and adults are not fully immunized because a vaccine for that age group was not approved until 2005. The CDC wants all adults who spend time around babies to get the shot. An Austin police officer will not be charged for